Hey everybody, the Long Shot Signatures here. This is episode 35 of this year's TTM returns. Gotten 10 successes today to end off the week. Some really cool ones, a really nice mix of returns. But before I get into that, all those cards on the right will be given away and you could win one of them. I have a video posted about the giveaway and how to enter for that. That will be ending at midnight on February 28th. So little over a week left to get your entry in. Don't miss out. But we'll get started with the returns here, sticking with NASCAR. So first one here is a 4-4 return from former driver Ernie Irvan. I've gotten him a bunch of times in the past. I'm almost done with getting his cards. And for whatever reason, I get him and Derek Cope mixed up. I don't know why. But as far as like their signing habits and everything. So Irvin is the one that there has been a couple times where he doesn't return stuff signed, or he maybe only signs one or two at a time, and so it's kind of like a hit or miss with him. Cope is actually a really good signer. So when I got back Cope not that long ago, I misspoke. Cope is a fantastic signer. He'll sign pretty much anything you send to him. Irvin's been really good to me, and he's a pretty quick return. But I have seen some other people who have less luck with him, so I don't know what is up with that. Then we got a NASCAR Hall of Famer return, another guy I've gotten from a bunch of times. He's become a strict 2 per. It's a 2 of 2 success from Bill Elliott. Finally got this 2017 Don Russ Retro card signed. And then I got a variant of the 19 Don Russ Retro. Awesome Bill from Dawsonville. I have a bunch of cards of his I still need to get out, but I don't want to flood him with mail, so I'll wait a few months at a time between sending. We got a couple former NFL players. I've already gotten these guys both in the past, just filling out some sets. First one is a 2 of 2 from former Raiders tight end Mike Dial, who signed 2 1990 Fleers for me. I should have every card that I need from him. And then we have a 1 of 3 return from former NFL fullback Tom Rathman. He did send back my other cards unsigned. It looks like he's becoming a pretty strict 1 per, but at least he returned the cards, so I can send those again sometime down the road. So cool to add those. Then we have a couple of hockey returns. First one here, I think he's a Hall of Famer. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he is. But he seems to be a pretty strict 2 per as well. And I have 4 cards in total that I need to get signed by him. But it looks like there are times where he might keep them if you send over the limit. So I just sent these 2. So a 2 of 2 return in blue from Mike Gartner. Got his Upper Deck Rangers card. And then I got this 98 Pacific of him with the Coyotes. Really cool to get those back. Then we have an active player, and these are on some Coyotes cards, but he is currently with the Minnesota Wild. This is my first ever success from him. This is a 3 of 3 coming back from defenseman Alex Goligoski. Believe if he plays every game this season, he'll hit the 1,000 games played career mark, which really tough to do, but that would be really awesome to get another guy who's played 1,000 games in the NHL. He's having a really good season with the Wild, producing a lot of assists, and the team's doing pretty well. So really glad to get those back. Then we'll get on to the photos here. This is my first WWE success in quite some time. And it might be one of my first. I know Jeff Hardy was the first active one that I had. I think this might be the second. But I saw that the WWE Performance Center does a really good job of forwarding the mail, or at least just giving the fan mail to the wrestlers. So I wrote to a number of active performers and some trainers that are former wrestlers for the brand. So I got back 2 of 2 from WWE Diva Dakota Kai. Signed that one in silver and this one in blue. Those both came out awesome. And then I have a college baseball head coach return. They're not known as managers at that level. This guy has, I think, over 1,300 wins, 3 College World Series appearances. Long time coach. Really, really successful. I sent out to a number of these guys. The season started up this weekend, I think. So this is a 2 of 2 success from Georgia Tech baseball head coach Danny Hall. Signed both of these in black. I think it only took about 7 days, so really, really fast return there. Then we have a college basketball head coach. He coaches at Cal State Bakersfield. So got 2 of 2 from Rod Barnes. I want to say he's a former Ole Miss coach as well. So really cool to get those back. Last one here is a Naismith Basketball Hall of Famer. He's also in the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. He is known for having an unblemished international coaching record, I think at 38-0. I think that includes the Olympics. Very successful at the college level. Only went to one Final Four with LSU, Lady Tigers, but still a really successful record there. And he's best known for being a former WNBA coach. At one time, he was the winningest coach in the league, and he won the first 4 WNBA championships. So this is a 2 of 2 return from Van Chancellor. Really, really glad to get these back. I sent off to, I think, every active WNBA head coach. Gotten one back, and then this is the second one that I've gotten back solely since I started collecting directly for WNBA. But that's all I've got for today. There will be no mail Monday, so I will see you guys on Tuesday, hopefully. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.